Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Marco.
And I'm Erica. We're so glad you're here.
Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
And join us to learn English from beginner to advanced. Let's get started.
Okay, let's unpack this. Today, we're diving into something that honestly can genuinely transform your daily interactions. Make them smoother, maybe a bit sweeter.
Yeah, definitely more meaningful.
Exactly. Our mission here is to take some really insightful source material we've looked at and pull out the most impactful, maybe even surprising, bits of wisdom for you.
And what's fascinating today is we're talking about the subtle art of, well, flattering someone naturally in English.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not just talking generic compliments, right? We're exploring how to genuinely acknowledge someone in a way that really resonates.
Okay.
It's about saying something genuinely nice, maybe about their appearance, what they're wearing, perhaps their skills, or, something they've just done really well.
But naturally. That's the key word here, isn't it?
Absolutely. It has to feel authentic.
Yeah.
Because there's a very fine line, and our sources point this out, between a compliment that feels genuine and one that, well, feels insincere.
Like you're laying it on a bit thick.
Exactly that phrase. Think about a really forced, oh, you're the most amazing person I've ever met.
Yeah, that usually falls flat. Or sounds sarcastic.
Right. So our goal for you today is to figure out how to give that genuine appreciation, the kind that's friendly, respectful, and just. Totally natural.
So you don't sound weird or, robotic.
Precisely. We want to show you how to navigate that fine line for yourself.
Yeah.
So your words actually land with the impact you intend.
I love that distinction because it really isn't just about what you say, it's how it lands, the intention behind it. And we've pulled some key phrases from the sources that seem really powerful for this kind of natural, genuine flattery. So let's kick things off with one. It seems simple, but apparently it has a pretty profound effect. That color looks great on you.
Okay, yeah, this one works so well. And it's kind of psychological, actually.
Oh, how so?
Well, you're not just saying, your shirt is beautiful, which can feel a bit stiff.
Yeah.
Impersonal.
Right, like you're complimenting the shirt, not the person.
Exactly. Instead, you're emphasizing how the person looks in that color. And that taps into this sort of innate desire we all have to feel seen, to feel uniquely appreciated.
Okay. Makes sense.
It makes the compliment personal. It says, I've actually noticed you. So, for example, you might say, hey, that green really looks great on you. Or maybe that dress color totally suits you. It really brings out your eyes.
Nice specific touch there.
Yeah. And it's perfect for, coworkers, classmates, friends. It feels friendly, thoughtful, but not over the top.
It's amazing, isn't it, how just a tiny tweak in the phrasing, like adding on you, makes such a huge difference in how it's received.
It really does.
So speaking of impact, sometimes it's not about appearance, but about what someone does really well. Our next phrase gets right to that. You're really good at that. Now, I'm curious, how do we use this so it doesn't sound generic? How do we make it feel specific and, meaningful?
That's a really good question. Because the phrase itself is quite versatile, right?
Yeah.
But its power definitely comes from the context.
Right.
You use it when someone genuinely excels at something specific, something you've actually observed. Maybe they're drawing or playing guitar or cooking or even giving a presentation.
Right.
The phrase just fits. And the sources gave some great examples like, wow, you're really good at explaining things. You could add, you break down complex ideas so clearly.
Wow, adding the detail.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
you're really good at making people laugh. You always brighten the mood. See? It's specific enough that it feels honest because you're acknowledging a real skill you saw.
Yeah.
But it's casual enough for everyday use. And people really, really appreciate hearing that their effort or their talent hasn't gone unnoticed.
Oh, absolutely. It makes people feel valued, seen, for sure. Okay, and finally, let's look at a phrase that touches on a really critical skill in almost any interaction. You always know what to say.
Ooh, yeah, this is a good one. This phrase is just ideal for those people who maybe they give excellent advice or they're just exceptional communicators.
Or just have that knack for the right words at the right time.
Exactly. Maybe someone just gave you the perfect pep talk,
Yeah.
right? Or helped you figure out a tricky situation, or even just, I don't know, chimed in with a witty remark that cut through some tension.
Yeah.
Our source material highlighted an example like, thanks for that, you always know what to say. Now, this isn't just about their communication skill, is it?
No, it feels deeper.
Right.
Like
It
they-
acknowledges the positive impact they have, specifically on you. It's warm, it's personal, and it expresses genuine appreciation for their ability to connect or guide or just make things easier for others. It's powerful validation.
It really is. Okay, so it's one thing to hear these phrases talked about, but seeing them in action, that's different. Let's listen to how this might play out. We've got a scenario here with two coworkers, Tina and Mark, talking after a team presentation.
Okay.
So listen closely for some of the phrases we've just discussed and notice how they contribute to like a positive vibe between them.
Right. And as you listen, notice how Tina uses different types of compliments pretty naturally. She kicks things off with a classic, easy one. Great job today. Simple, effective.
Standard opener.
Then she gets more specific. She observes, you're really good at staying calm under pressure. Now that targets a specific skill, right? It makes the compliment sound honest and thoughtful because it's based on something real she saw during the presentation.
Okay, yeah. Specificity again.
Then she shifts slightly. That tie color looks great on you. That's friendly, boosts confidence, acknowledges his appearance personally.
Builds rapport.
Exactly. And finally, she gives a more personal one. You always know what to say in meetings. You make things easy to understand. That clearly shows her genuine appreciation for his communication style and the positive effect it has on the whole team.
And Mark's response is interesting, too. Did you catch that? He says, well, now you're just flattering me.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Well, it's actually a really fun, friendly way to acknowledge a whole string of compliments without just dismissing them.
Ah, okay. So he's not shutting her down.
Not at all. It shows he's heard them, he's received them well, he gets the spirit of it, and he could even joke about it a little bit, which, as you said, builds rapport. It's sort of a lighthearted way of saying, okay, wow, that's a lot of nice things. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Got it. Okay, so we have these phrases, we see them in action. How do we, level up? How do we take our own compliments from just basic praise to something that feels really natural and impactful, this fluency building idea?
Exactly, fluency building. And our sources had some really helpful comparisons here to show that subtle but significant shift.
Okay.
So instead of a really basic, your clothes are nice, which is fine, but generic, right? Could apply to anyone. Try that. Color looks great on you, like we discussed. That second one is way more specific, more personal. It focuses on how the color enhances them. Shows you actually paid attention.
Right. Makes a difference.
Huge difference. Similarly, you are smart. Very basic.
Yeah.
Very broad. But you always know what to say. Much more natural, personal, thoughtful. Because it highlights a specific application of their intelligence in a way that benefited you or others.
Okay, application, not just the trait.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And one more, replacing a simple good job. We all say that.
All the time.
But swapping it for you're really good at that, or even better, adding detail, like you're really good at explaining things clearly. It just makes the praise so much more specific, more meaningful. Connects it to a real action.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. But it can't just be about the words themselves, right? I mean, I remember trying to compliment someone once, and it just came out sounding so stiff.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Definitely not just the words.
I wish I'd known this stuff then. So what else makes a compliment feel genuinely genuine, beyond just picking the right phrase?
That's such a crucial point. Because beyond the phrases, your delivery matters immensely.
Okay, like how?
Well, your tone of voice, for starters. It's like the melody to the words,
Yeah.
It conveys warmth, sincerity. A genuine smile helps. Making eye contact that's big. Just generally sounding like you mean it, rather than like you're, reciting a line you memorized. That can totally elevate the impact.
Right. So be present.
Be present. And maybe most importantly, remember, the less is more principle.
Ah. Don't overdo it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Our brains are pretty good at detecting patterns, right? And too many compliments all in a row can sometimes trigger this sort of sales pitch alarm. Makes even genuine praise feel a bit suspect.
Even if you mean them all.
Even if you mean every single one. So usually one or two kind words, thoughtfully delivered, that can go a long way. One well-timed, really sincere compliment, that could be a total mood booster for someone.
Yeah.
And that positive feeling can create ripples, It extends beyond just that single interaction.
Okay, so summing this up, what does this all mean for you listening?
Well, you now have some pretty incredible tools, I think, to genuinely brighten someone's day. Not just with random words, but with insightful, genuine observation. Yeah, and if we sort of connect this to the bigger picture, just consider how one single, well-placed, sincere compliment it doesn't just lift up that other person. It can subtly shift the energy of the whole interaction. It can even strengthen a relationship over time.
Wow.
The core principles are actually pretty simple. Effective flattery, it should always be honest, it should be kind, and it should be attentively specific.
Honest, kind, specific. Got it.
So we really encourage you to, actively try applying this knowledge.
Okay, so here's a little challenge for you then. This week, just make it a point to give one. Just one sincere compliment to somebody. Could be a coworker, a friend, maybe even someone you interact with online.
Just one?
Just one. And just notice what happens. Observe the reaction. Observe how it feels for you too.
Yeah, and this kind of raises an important final question for you to think about. What small, genuine observation could you share today? Something that might create a little aha moment of appreciation for someone else. And think about how that simple act of, thoughtful communication might change your day and theirs.